The sports tradition in Brooklyn, New York is second to none. And this evening at the Millennium Theater, some of the brightest young professional boxing stars join together for bragging rights in the City of Dreams. It's the Brooklyn Brawl, and the action starts now. Another beautiful night in the great city of New York. We're in Brooklyn. The lights are shining bright for the Brooklyn Brawl at the Millennium Theater. Hello, everyone. Good evening. I'm Harry Chickma, alongside boxing expert Mike Woods. And what a great event we have coming up. Up-and-comers, people trying to make their mark on this sport, competing in the City of Dreams.
So what we have here is guys that I call aspirational. Okay, they're not world champions, but they're looking to get there. And sometimes what you have is better fights than on those fancy pay-per-views. Stephen Bujaj is fighting for the New York State Cruiserweight title. He fights Elvin Sanchez. It should be a pretty evenly matched fight. Bujaj will be the favorite coming in, has a little bit more experience. He's had some great sparring. He's a really good prospect. I like him to win, but I expect a good, clean, hard bout.
And someone who knows New York so well, the promoter of this event, Dimitri Salita. I mean, he's here. He's put on a good event, hasn't he?
Salita is a world-class fighter. He might even be a better promoter. He's getting a reputation of putting good, hard, evenly matched fights on. So we're looking forward to a really great night here.
Will be a great night. You heard it from Mike Woods. The Brooklyn Brawl starts now.
A lot of local talent, and when these guys get a platform to showcase what they can do, I mean, there's no telling what else, I mean, an event like this will lead to for like these guys on a personal level, you know?
You know, I got all my friends coming here. I got all the support from the gym that I train in, and you know, I gotta put 125% in here because I feel like a pressure.
It's definitely an amazing feeling, you know? I mean, it can easily turn into the worst day of your life or the greatest day of your life, you know, depending how the outcome is. But always something for the record books, you know.
You know, it's a big fight. You know, my first title. I'm fighting for the New York State title, so I'm pretty excited and looking forward to putting on a good show.
Welcome back to New York City and the Millennium Theater for more Brooklyn Brawl action. The evening began with a 4-round junior welterweight matchup between Marco Suarez from the Bronx and Samuel Mora from Plattsburgh, New York. And that was followed by a 6-round junior lightweight battle between Angel Garcia from Brooklyn and Micah Branch from Columbus, Ohio. Here are Mike Woods and Nirmal Lorick with the action.
Ripped a nice left hook to the body there.
But I think if he throw more straight punches and instead of waiting, like right now, he's putting the combination together. I think this is his opportunity right here. If you don't try to take him out now, the fight is just going to be a 4-round decision in 10 seconds.
Oh my!
That was a perfect
very
right hand.
Sharp right hand.
Wow,
and
beautiful.
another one. Ref looking at it, and that's it.
Oh, no.
End of the story. 2 really hard right hands. So Marco Suarez gets the win. Goes to 2-0-1.
There we go.
Oh, Garcia tagged him there with the left hand, Nirmal. Maybe one of the best punches of the fight there, pal.
You know, punches make it 10 seconds left. There you go.
Sharp landing from Garcia. Power punches to finish up.
Beautiful combination by Angel. Angel is really getting inside and trying to hurt Branch now. So Angel took a unanimous decision where he deserved that.
Bensonhurst is very happy tonight.
Yes.
We now go to 5th round action of a middleweight bout, which saw Rahman Yusupov taking on Bronx native Steve Martinez. Mike Woods and Nirmal Lorick have the call.
Martinez told me before the fight, he says, I don't want to say it'll be the new Steven Martinez. He didn't want to say that he's reinvented himself, but he wanted to add to his arsenal a little bit. Don't know exactly if he's added to his arsenal, if it's the same old Martinez, but fans certainly like this fight.
I think he has. I mean, these are the kind of fighters you look for in boxing to really bring the fans to their feet. And Martinez he is throwing a lot of punches. I think the last round he probably threw close to 75 punches in that round.
I'm here with Normal Lorican, who is my own personal CompuBox man.
Whoop. Martinez seemed like he's hurt. The eye is swollen. His left eye.
Absolutely, the left eye.
A headbutt or a glove, a thumb in his eye.
He's blinking, blinking, blinking. If you're Yusupov, you want to jump on that.
Yep.
And he is with a right hand.
Right hand, perfect. He's a smart fighter, Yusupov. People got to remember this guy fought a lot of world-class fighters, and he has no quit in him. It's 6 rounds, which I think plays into Martinez's hands. Martinez is taking his time, but this is a point where when you got hurt, there you go. Right hand, he got to let it go.
The left eye is a little bit swollen. Martinez is working through it, though, and we have another mouthpiece out. The ref is going to call time.
That bothers you. Martinez, I think, if your mouthpiece goes out 3 times, you lose a point. You know, I don't know how the referee...
Is that automatic? Or is that up to the referee discretion?
When you get tired or your mouthpiece is just falling out, sometimes you need to change his mouthpiece, you know?
Right.
But I think
need a new dentist. Is that what you're saying?
I think this has a lot. This fight is taking a lot out of Steven Martinez because he is throwing a lot of punches for 6 rounds. And again, 15 months of a layoff and coming back in a fight like this, he has a lot of courage. He's shown a lot of courage in that ring.
Oh,
beautiful
he just landed a sharp left hook. And another.
I think if he turned that hook a little more, it'd be a more cleaner punch. He's slapping a little bit with the hook.
Many compliments to give Yusupov.
Yes.
Game as they come. Got a real good chin, that kid.
Wow. This is a great fight. Beautiful right hand by Martinez, but Yusupov takes it and comes back. He's a game fighter. He's being the aggressor now. I think he's being a little too on the outside, getting hit with a straight-up left hook.
Both men have been open for the left hook pretty much every round.
Every round.
And a right hand, a sharp right cross from Martinez. Backs Yusupov into the ropes. Just keeps coming back, though.
It was a nice hook and a nice body shot landed right before that hook. I really want...
Yusupov falls down.
He was pushed down by Martinez. Martinez is very tired. You can see he's in a survival mode. There's 10 seconds left. And I wouldn't like to see nobody get stopped in this fight. I think this was a great fight to go to the scorecards, which Martinez, won most of the rounds.
End of round 5, another doozy.
This is a great fight. I think both of them they took a lot of power out of each other, and I think it's just going to be a who wanted more in this round.
This could be one of those fights where Martinez wins a shutout in theory, but that would not tell the tale of the fight, would it?
No, it wouldn't.
Wouldn't give the story at all.
I think it's a great fight for Martinez. Yusupov is a guy that people would look at and say, wow, I could beat him, but he's showing why he is one of the toughest opponents most of these top-rated pros fought in the past.
6th and final round here at the Millennium. Real good fight.
This is a great opportunity for Martinez to put his skills and show what he's made of, I think he has a lot of little things to learn and, put together, and I think he'll be a great accomplished fighter after that.
Salida, who co-promotes him with Roy Jones. Oh, and he hurt Yusupov. Martinez hurt him. He's jumping on him, and he's going to stop the fight. The referee hops in. Yusupov is bitterly protesting. He was hurt.
Again, we can say but I think this fight here was timely stopped in a great time. I think he was about to open up and get hurt. That left hook really finished him off. Martinez came out and threw a beautiful combination, and Yusupov was just right all night. He was landing that hook, and finally it landed perfect. We was talking about him slapping a few rounds ago, the round before, and this time he turned it over.
It came down to the final round. What led to that final surge?
He was tough, man. At the last round, it was basically who wanted the most. And I went there and I wanted the most, and I felt more stronger, more focused. And, I caught him with that hook, and he got hurt.
Congratulations, Steven Martinez, a winner, TKO here at the Brooklyn Brawl. There's much more action from the Brooklyn Brawl coming up. We'll be right back after these brief messages. Welcome back to New York City and the Millennium Theater for more Brooklyn Brawl action. We now have a junior welterweight bout as two New York City natives go head-to-head. It's Jonathan Kuba taking on Dimash Niyazov.
We're going to have a little intra-borough rumble here. Nyzaff lives on Staten Island, Kuba, Manhattan guy. We're going to have a style clash here. Nyzaff fights off the back foot. He's going to counter a little bit more. Doesn't want to get into a rumble. Kuba, he likes to rumble. He's a feast or famine guy. He either stops you or he gets stopped. We'll see where it goes, Harry.
Both 137 pounds. Nyzaff, hailing from Kazakhstan, now living in Staten Island, 4 wins and 0 losses, 2 draws. Kuba meanwhile, 7-5-1 with 5 knockouts.
Nyzaff pumping the jab. Both men getting warmed up, but came in with a good sweat. Power punches are being thrown. It's not a total feel-em-out round.
How have you liked the action thus far?
The last fight that we just had, this one is a hard one to come into the ring. After that, the rumble between Steve Martinez and Yusupov was A-grade stuff. So these guys are going to be hard-pressed to top it.
But very quick fighters here. You can see, sort of evenly matched, same weight, very quick. Early exchange here in the opening round. Both guys coming ready to fight.
Kuba, 5 of his 7 wins have been by knockout, but 3 of his 5 losses, he's been stopped, so.
Kuba trying to be the aggressor here. Locked, though, in arms.
Talked to Nyzaff before the fight, Harry, and he said, my game plan is to use my speed. I gotta be smart. I don't want to get into a brawl. I want to use lots of jabs. He's seen Kuba fight before. He knows Kuba likes to brawl. He doesn't want to give Kuba what he wants.
Absolutely. Kuba, 5 knockouts. Definitely knows how to throw the big blow.
And so far, Dimash is moving well, moving smartly, using the jab to establish the tone that he wants. Nice little left hook he landed there too, Harry.
Getting the chin of Kuba. Nyzaff was so relaxed before tonight's fight. I also spoke with him, and he was just kind of smiling, saying, hey, it's an honor to be here competing in New York.
Did you see him just chewing on raspberries before?
Yeah, chewing on raspberries,
raspberries.
Relaxing, smiling.
Yeah.
Now he's all business, though. Look at the focus in those eyes.
Right. Different guys will have different styles before the fight. Some guys will just have a game face on, and they don't want to see your face or mine. This guy, just very chill, very relaxed.
Kuba was definitely also having a good time, but just before the fight, it looked like he had total focus going on right now. So these guys ready to battle.
Yeah, different sort of game face on him.
Ooh. Nice exchange here. First round over. We're only playing 4, but that was pretty competitive, evenly matched thus far.
Yeah, I don't really particularly want to score that. Do you? I mean, that was a tight round, Harry.
Right now it's tight, and we will expect this probably to go the full 4, I would assume. And what would a win here do for either of these competitors to get a victory at the Millennium Theater?
Nyzaff is still in that record-building mode. He's 4-0-2. You really want to accumulate 10, 12 wins. Then you take that next step up, next grade of competition. You want to learn something in every fight. But unless you're a real tremendous amateur, 150, 200 or so punches. He just ate a hard right hand, did Nyzaff.
Now up against the ring, the ropes, losing their balance there after that tough exchange. Going back at it here. Kuba trying to go at the body.
Nyzaff told us both he didn't want to get lured into a rumble. Well, I think he's been lured, Harry.
Absolutely. A lot of action in this corner of the ring. Both boxers still have a hop in their step, though. Kuba trying to make a move here.
You see Nyzaff exhibits nice hand speed. He can land with a lead right hand. Not everyone can do that. The backhand. And bang, he just did it again. The right hand lead to the body.
Listen to those fans from New York cheering for their native rather, Kuba, Kuba.
Ripped a hard left hook to the body. Real nice shot from Nyzaff.
You could feel that from here.
Better them than me, sir.
Absolutely. Oh, another one to the right cheek. Nyzaff able to squeak out of that one.
Little mini ollie shuffle there, sending a message that, you know, I got pop in my hands, and I got some nifty footwork, too, that I could pull out on you.
So far, it looks like Kuba has this round, though. Nyzaff against the ropes once again. Listen to those fans chanting. Ooh, forceful hit there.
Nyzaff's corner wants him to get in and get out. Spin out. Do your business, unload, and then slide out. Don't wait for the receipt.
You mentioned, though, Nyzaff showing some fancy footwork in this round, sort of like Muhammad Ali.
Yeah. That's a nice compliment.
Absolutely. Oh, but he still can't get away from the Kuba onslaught here. You feel like Nyzaff is grateful that bell just rang. Kuba really showing some momentum in that round.
Nyzaff doesn't have the same look, but you can't necessarily judge looking at the cover there.
Here we go.
So far, so
round.
good. He's coming out, popping the jab.
You see Nyzaff. Oh! He goes down.
Right hand! Dropped and stopped. He went down, and he went down hard. He clanged his head. Nyzaff with the right hand dropped Kuba. And he just did some flips, and he fell on his head.
What an amazing ending in the third round. Dimash Niyazov with the knockout. What went through your mind when you saw him fall to the mat?
As soon as he went down, I just wish he didn't get up. And I saw him fall the floor, and he was cold. He was out cold, and I knew I won this one.
Big victory. Dimash Niyazov from New York, representing your home city here. What a good battle, and what a big victory in the third round. There's much more action from the Brooklyn Brawl coming up. We'll be right back after these brief messages. We're now back at the Millennium Theater in Brooklyn for more Brooklyn Brawl action. We've come to our main event of the evening as Paterson, New Jersey native Elvin Sanchez squares off against New York City brawler Steve Bujaj for the New York State Cruiserweight title. Mike Woods and Nirmal Lorik have the call.
This is going to be an exciting fight, I think. This is going to really test Bujaj where he is at.
Michael Woods here with Nirmal Lorik, trainer / analyst. Knows both these guys pretty well. Bujaj, longtime amateur, great pedigree, 10-0, 7 knockouts. Sanchez 6-2-1 with 5 knockouts. Sanchez has been touched on the chin, has been known to go down. I do believe Bujaj would not mind a knockout here. Yeah. Trainer Billy Giles was saying, look out, Sanchez.
Sanchez throwing the bigger punches right now. Bujaj throwing them more jab. He's setting them up for the right hand. I think the last 2 fights was great fights. This one here has to build up to those two. Those two were great fights.
Getting better and better. We had Steve Martinez and Yusupov, then Dimash Niyazov with a knockout. Hard to build on that for Bujaj.
Yes. I think he has to be a little more consistent with the jabs.
Oh, he got buzzed with a counter left hook.
That's what we're talking about.
Bujaj got buzzed.
This is a great fight to see where Steven at. You know, Steven Bujaj has a great jab.
Definitely buckled his leg.
Whoa, what
and
a shot.
Down went Sanchez off a left hand.
Sanchez ran right into the hook.
Sanchez was coming in. He set him up for it,
Yes,
Normal.
he did. He should have kept his pause. He just kept running right into him.
He's taking an 8 count.
He looks good.
Ref asked him if he's all right. Fight will continue.
I don't think he's good. And Bujaj jumped on him now. He's going to be over. I think that's it.
Right hand. 2 clubbing right hands.
He's not holding. He should be holding him now and try to survive the round.
Sanchez is in deep trouble.
Hopefully Sanchez don't throw no wild punch and catch Bujaj coming in. But I think this is it. If you jump on him, he needs to keep his space. He's hurt. He's hurt. The referee needs to step in at any point. If he stopped this fight, it wouldn't be a bad stoppage because Sanchez is hurt.
Gone.
It's gone. Sanchez is hurt. The referee at any minute is going to stop this fight.
That's it. Fight is over.
Yeah, fight is
Steve
over.
Bujaj, first round stoppage win.
What a great fight. We couldn't
He's
top it
hopping
off.
from corner to corner.
This is excitement. This tops off your start of a great career.
We called it, Normal. We said Sanchez has been tapped on the chin. Trainer Billy Giles said, you know what? Bujaj is going to hurt him, Mike. And darn it, he did. Didn't take him long.
Billy's a confident trainer. He knows where he's seasoned in. It was a great fight.
First round, I mean, what led to that momentum and the quick fist?
I saw him come in wild. You know, he was throwing a lot of power shots. I saw a good opportunity to counterpunch and threw a left hook, a sharp left hook, and that's all she wrote.
You're from New York. You get a win in Brooklyn. How's this going to help you down the road?
It's going to help me. You know, I have a pretty good fan base here, and it's only building. You know, and I love my fans, and I'm doing this for my father. This belt's for him.
Congratulations, Steve Bujaj, a winner tonight, picking up the belt. That wraps up this Brooklyn Brawl broadcast from Millennium Theater. For the rest of the staff, Mike Woods, Nirmal Lorik, and Dimitri Salita, I'm Harry Chikma. We'll see you again next time from New York City.